Welcome to KocoSports. I am the huge one-kid idiot Dave Koco from Wrestle AM, a podcast you can find on YouTube, KocoSports, wherever you can find podcasts. And I stream every day at twitch.tv/KocoSports. And I am going to ask you the most important question that you've ever been asked a day in your life. AEW Wrestling All in London, win, loss, or tie. I went to Noah and I've been crazy busy, so this is a little bit later than usual. And it's an interesting situation. At least nothing backstage took away from one of the biggest events in wrestling history, right? Overall, I give it a win. I do feel that AEW booked a lot of multi-man and a lot of multi-women matches for the simple sake that they sold a lot of tickets. I think that's the most negative thing I can think about it. Positive, the athletes tried their best, backstage fights or in front, and overall, I enjoyed it. Thought the pay-per-view was great, and congrats on AEW having success. And AEW's success does not mean it hurts WWE. WWE's success doesn't mean it hurts AEW. I thought tribalism really ruined something special, and backstage drama really took away from something special. And I hope, I know some people like CM Punk never does anything wrong. CM Punk is the worst human being in the world. I just hope they figure it out. One way or another, you got to stop having major events and everyone in the world is talking about what's happening backstage. That should not be a factor this day and age. And for all those that they're working you, what benefit? What benefit of them working us is there? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's one of those things like, when someone has this big theory, Coco theory, if you will, and you're like, well, you just ask one question, follow the money. What's the benefit? How is this they're working you? It's funny because they're like, no one knows because the, internet audience is so small. Oh, they're working you. It's a storyline. Well, if it's such a small percentage of what you think the fan base is, then why would you trick them? Why? I don't understand the logic behind it. And I guess that's the negatives. Overall, it was positive. Giant arena show. Paid a lot of money for music. It got huge pops. I feel like everyone did the right thing except for one match, but you wouldn't expect anything else from that guy. And overall, I enjoyed it. I do feel All In being 1 week out from All Out hurt the card. And I know it sounds weird, but I thought like them selling so many tickets, business-wise is amazing. But booking-wise, I don't think we get Kenny Omega in a 6-man tag if ticket sales are lower. I just don't. I don't. So hopefully they are returning to AEW All In next year. It will be in London, and hopefully the fans of London get a card that is stacked from top to bottom, booking-wise and talent-wise. I think in-ring-wise they did pretty damn good. I am reading the results off of CagesideSeats.com, no affiliation whatsoever, and then getting some news bits from TPWW.net, no affiliation whatsoever, but I don't have the best memory in the world, and I just want to give credit to where I'm reading the sources from. This is getting notes from, but no affiliation whatsoever. I give it a win, and I just thought it was a great moment in pro wrestling. And here's the thing, if you stop crying about tribalism, I know it's witty and I know it gets the likes on Twitter, but if you just stop, you can enjoy both products. And I don't mean to be super positive guy. You shouldn't be like, I like everything is awesome. But you also shouldn't be like, God damn it, they fucking sold out and had a great card. I can't fucking believe it. I don't know, man. The tribalism, I don't know, the two ends of the tribalism and everything is awesome. We got to stop those trends. Can we come somewhere in the middle? Not everything is awesome, and not everything is as important. Listen, dude, I get paid by corporations to shill them. I worked in marketing, worked in radio, worked in television, Twitch. Some people call it an adathon. I get paid to promote stuff in my life, one way or another. And I have never got on my knees for a corporation as much as the fans do. And you're not even getting paid. What the fuck is wrong with you? All right, we got the negatives out of the way. Oh, YouTube. God damn it, YouTube said start the positives. Okay, you're right, YouTube. I apologize. Everything was awesome. The funny thing is, dude, that's starting to catch on with a couple people in Pro Wrestling Noah and a couple fans of Pro Wrestling Noah. Oh, it was great. Check out my Pro Wrestling Noah reviews. All right, let's break this down. I'm going to do quick results, and then we'll talk about some notes. MJF and Adam Cole defeat Aussie Open. I loved this and hated it. I had mixed emotions, but overall, no matter what, it was fun. And I feel like that's a theme throughout the thing. MJF and Adam Cole winning brought me smiles and joys because I don't want this storyline to end. Tugi24 brought up a great point. He also does a podcast and streams on Twitch. He said, like, WWE is all about betrayal, where AEW is like the opposite with them being friends. And yet, even though they're telling two different stories, the drama's still great. I just enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. With that said, Aussie Open, it really kind of looked like comedy. The ROH titles didn't look that good. The champs came out second. There was a lot of stupid, nerdy stuff, but it was one of those things everyone's having a good time, so we can just look past that stuff. Hook defeats Jack Perry. Jack Perry says something mean about CM Punk. That hurts his feelings. There's a scuffle. Half the internet, none of the internet was there. I always get yelled at. I'm like, hey, dude, this is my source. I'm reading it off that. And they're like, yeah, it's not what happened. I'm like, motherfucker, were you there? Were you fucking there, you piece of shit? If I get one person going, I know you fucking don't know, CM Punk attacked and he attacked. I'm like, dude, this is my fucking source. Were you fucking there? Were you fucking there? Were you there? Were you fucking there? There's a confrontation. I think they're both being suspended. Who knows? We'll talk more about it at it. So there is a little worry that this show is going to start, and sadly, it takes away from it. You can't, if you like CM Punk, you can never make fun of Vince Russo ever again. You can't. CM Punk defeats Samoa Joe. I thought this would have been a lot better if they didn't fight on free television already. And I think it would have been a lot better if Samoa Joe won. But I feel like throughout the booking, throughout the rest of the show, everyone gave to the company for moments. And it gets to the point where, like, they're working you, brother. All right, they're working with me. But yeah, I thought this was CM Punk's best match since going there, and outside of stealing John Cena and Hulk Hogan's fucking moves, pretty mid as fuck. Let's be completely honest. The highlight for me was Samoa Joe throwing him through the table, and Samoa Joe smiling and having so much fun. I don't mind that CM Punk won. I do mind that he won on free television, then the pay-per-view. That's kind of silly. And storyline-wise, it would have been way better if CM Punk took on Samoa Joe at AEW All In and didn't have the free match already, because it was like a great story. That, I don't know. It was just a bad booking, bad timing. But overall, considering I don't think CM Punk has it in him anymore, it was the best match he could. But how many times can we see him skin the cat, so to speak? All right, next. This is a fun match. I just don't think it mattered that much, even though it was great to see DDT, guys. Let's give a shout out for Team DDT. If you know, you know. So many DDT stars here made me smile. I was just so happy. With that said, this match does not happen. This match only happened because UK and the world sold too many tickets. This match, if attendance is 20% less the week or 2 weeks before the show, this isn't the match that is booked. It is not. And people that are defending a 6-man tag, like, oh, this is a fucking dream. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Just stop. Jay White, Juice Robinson, and Takashita defeat Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, and Kota Ibushi. So once again, the Elite doing the right thing, and Kenny Omega doing the right thing, and getting Takashita over. That's going to lead to a pay-per-view match later. And Takashita is the ace of DDT. Kenny Omega, Ibushi, also from DDT. Overall, really, really enjoyed this, but I do feel this is the number one match. This does not happen if you don't sell tickets. I feel the people of London only got this match today. Next, you got FTR defeat the Young Bucks. Once again, the Elite doing the right thing. And it just seems like outside of one match. Everyone's doing the right thing. I enjoyed it. And this is what I love about this match. It's two different styles of pro wrestling. And I know everyone's like, I love pro wrestling this way and everyone else way sucks. Listen, dude, as long as they're giving effort. All right? Technical wrestling doesn't suck unless the wrestlers don't give effort. You know, high-flying, flippity-doo wrestling, cruiserweight, X Division style. Oh, my God, I rub my nipples. It's not the fucking wrestling I like. Fucking nerds. It works with effort. And these two guys, these two teams, they have different styles, but they put the effort in. They put the effort in, and I really enjoyed it. FTR defeats the Young Bucks. Now, before we go to the next match, I got to bash JR. He was fucking horrible, wasn't he? Next. Once again, I was shocked by this. Best Friends Orange Cassidy, Eddie Kingston, and Penta defeat Blackpool Combat Club and Santana and Ortiz. Once again, someone else putting over great moments and putting over other people in the company. I was shocked by this. I didn't really enjoy this. I do think it makes sense with the video game. So overall, I did it. I you know what it is? It wasn't my cup of tea, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. Next, you got the women's four-way. I wish they had one-on-one matches. I wish they had more than one women's match. I feel like this was the worst. It was nice. It was great to see Shida in front of a huge crowd. Toni Storm, just stop. Whoever the fuck is in Toni Storm's ear, maybe it's Toni Storm thinking this is a good idea. Toni Storm, you are one of the greatest female wrestlers on planet Earth. Don't piss away your career by being annoying. You're not a YouTuber. You're one of the best female athletes on the planet. You're fucking annoying, and I don't get it. I don't get it. What's the benefit of any of this? The entrances, Saraya had an amazing entrance, and she does win. I thought there was a little too much running in. I thought there was a little too many female wrestlers in there. I like my matches 1v1, male or female, especially for a title. But overall, it told a great story, and it was an emotional moment. And the thing is, it's weird. I'm starting to think AEW is more sports entertainment than WWE. Next, you have Darby Allin and Sting defeat Swerve Strickland and Christian Cage. I enjoyed this match. The Metallica opening song made a lot of music heads and WCW heads go crazy. It wasn't obviously the best coffin match of all time, because that will always go to Lucha Underground, but it was fun. Like, I feel like with the crowd, the big crowd, the event, when JR wasn't in the booth, it was just a fun event, and it was just fun. I really, really, really enjoyed it. So there you go. Next, you got Will Ospreay defeats Chris Jericho. I really enjoyed this match. Chris Jericho is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. But I did notice something. He gets way too much credit in his older age, and he also gets like no credit whatsoever. I feel like the world is so extreme. Like, I saw people be like, Chris Jericho's the greatest. You could never say anything bad about him. I mean, that's not true. That's not true at his age. I think Chris Jericho is a piece of shit. He's the fucking worst. That's not true either. I made a mistake. I was watching with friends, and I checked in on Twitter. Always a bad mistake, boys. But yeah, Will Ospreay defeats Chris Jericho. I enjoyed this match. The accomplishments that Will Ospreay is doing. Will Ospreay beats Kenny Omega. Will Ospreay beats Chris Jericho. Okada is going to get Marufuji within a couple days, middle of September, at Korakuen Hall for Pro Wrestling Noah. He's announced for an Impact event coming up in the future. You know, outside of WWE is the best and I love McDonald's. Give me a Big Mac every day. Every other restaurant sucks because we make the most money. Oh, Burger King made more money this week. Oh no, it's about quality. If you're not that idiot, you have to fucking say Will Ospreay is one of the best goddamn wrestlers going today and this year. It's absolutely fantastic. What a great match. Will Ospreay wins. Chris Jericho does the right thing. Notice a pattern here. Next, you got the Acclaim and Billy Gunn defeat House of Black. The entrances were amazing. People getting excited. Overall, I really enjoyed this. I'm not a spooky type of guy, so I'm not really like into the House of Black and all that. But what they did for Bray and all that was amazing. And the Acclaim is crazy over. And even though I wasn't happy about Billy Gunn's retirement and coming back so soon, I enjoyed this. Acclaim and Billy Gunn get the title, and we'll see where it goes from there. And yeah, House of Black. It was enjoyable, fun. Main event, just effing fucking fantastic. Here's the thing. You know me. I'm all about effort. I'm all about great matches. 5-star matches. But if you are going to sports entertain, at least have the fucking effort. These guys told a story. But here's the thing. Most fat piece of shit indie wrestlers and WWE superstars, they have something in common. They think they're telling the story while holding an arm bar trying to catch their fucking breath. These guys told a story. It was way over the top sports entertainment. And they never fucking let up the effort. Effort is very key. I thought this match was insane, enjoyable. MJF took a pretty hard spill on the steps. I was like, God damn. And then they had the 5-minute spot. We're like, just give me 5 more minutes and we'll go all night. You know what? They worked me a little bit in a good way. I know a lot of people are like, I can't believe you got worked. Oh, everything's a work. You know, here's the thing. In pro wrestling, if you worked and you're having fun, that's a good work. If you get worked and you're like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? That's a bad work. I know, like, people that have never worked in a business don't fucking realize that. You know, when someone comes in and goes, I can't fucking believe, I can't fucking believe Ghetto won. Yeah, that's a good work. When people leave going, wow, I'm going to stop spending my money because I feel like it's a waste of fucking time. That's a bad work. There's a difference. There's a difference. Overall, I really enjoyed it. MJF defeats Adam Cole. It was way over the top sports entertainment, but they put in a lot of effort. And no matter what side of the fence you fall on, with CM Punk, AEW, WWE, AEW, New Japan, Noah, I think right now is a great time to be a pro wrestling fan. And there's tons of different options. No show is perfect, but there is something a little bit about everything. And the thing that scares me about pro wrestling fans, AEW sweaties, as Wrestling Rantin would say, or Rantin Review, I apologize, or WWE sweaties is, it's like, you don't have to fucking, you're not an employee. You don't have to root against the other guys. Like, if you enjoy McDonald's, you don't have to fucking make fun of Burger King all day. If you enjoy Burger King, you don't have to make fun of McDonald's all day. I'm just saying. And all that, but AEW and WWE, to me, have been getting closer and closer. With Triple H, and then Tony Khan going more sports entertainment, and Triple H going more, I guess, more sports. I'm not really sure, but he's going more sports as far as WWE standards go. The line between the companies is small, and it just seems weird. And I know why people do it, because they're lazy. It's a hard work to follow all the companies. It's hard work, and it's just easy to be a witty fucking asshole. So, overall, I give the event a win. Was it a perfect? No. Was it enjoyable? Yes. Did the athletes save booking? Yes, but that seems to be the trend post Sniffles. I feel like when it comes to, maybe not New Japan, but when it comes to Noah, when it comes to Impact, when it comes to AEW, when it comes to WWE, I feel the athletes are so good and so hungry right now that even when the companies fuck up, they're putting on such great effort to cover it. Like, it's weird. I know this sounds weird because, like, you know, in life, you know, Paul Heyman, Jim Cornette, Eric Bischoff, Vince Russo, Dave Koco. I'm just kidding. But the thing is, when you were a booker and a promoter, it was your job to hide the wrestlers' weaknesses and make them look strong. And I feel this year, it's the wrestlers working really strong to hide the weaknesses of promoters and bookers. I really do. I really think this is a new trend. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna do it like this, and like, oh god, this fucking sucks, but let's make the best of it, you know? It seems like that's the trend we're going towards. Overall, I do give it a win. I think the key word is fun, and hopefully it'll go. All right, we're gonna read some notes here. Mercedes Moné in the stadium getting huge pop. Super happy for her. Glad to see it. 4 new champions crowns. Better Than You, Bebe won the ROH titles. Hook defeated Jack Perry. Saraya with a great storybook ending. Well, not ending, but a great storybook moment. Defeated 4 women. And Acclaim and Badass Billy Gunn defeat House of Black. So those are new champs. And that's it. And CM Punk and Jack Perry, I'm just going to wait it out. I just feel like the viewer, if anyone that made it this long, is going to be like, who do you think is right or wrong? I'm like, I wasn't there. But I'm just saying, if you have 2 big events and one guy is always getting into fights, it's kind of like you can only be the victim so long, you know? It's like, I got my ass kicked at All Out. I got my ass kicked at All In. Or I kicked the ass, or I had a fight. I don't know. It's just a weird situation. Hopefully they'll put the company first, but we don't live in that era. With most that, everyone but one person doesn't live in that era. And yeah, post show, I do like the fact that Tony started the post show saying, hey, 2 fucking dickheads were dickheads and we're doing an investigation. I do like the fact that he just came out, owned it like a leader. Last time he was a little lost in the sauce. Running a real company and running pro wrestling is completely fucking different, because pro wrestlers are way more fucking sensitive than any goddamn person on a football field, in a fucking accountant office, or wherever the fuck you work. If you go to work and you're like, these motherfuckers are sensitive as fuck, you have not been backstage in a pro wrestling event. They are the most sensitive motherfuckers ever. Me. That's dumb. So yeah, I'm glad, but here's the thing. He has to follow up. You don't want to be, the Asian Ice Hockey League has this problem. Twitch has this problem. YouTube has this problem. You don't want to be the corporation that says, hey, there was a problem, we're going to get to it, and then not have the results. Because CM Punk fans are always going to say CM Punk is a saint and he's a fucking great guy and he's the fucking best. And anti-CM Punk guys are going to say he's a fucking dickhead, he should go. The thing is, that's what's always going to steal the fucking headlines, unless you come out and say, hey, after the investigation, this is what happened. We're going to let him go. We wish him the best of endeavors. It is very hard to do that, but I would love, when you break the world fucking record of pro wrestling, that's not what's trending. I'd love every fucking pay-per-view. That's not what we're talking about. You have to take leadership and you have to be transparent in this situation. If not, you're gonna fucking have more tribalism on top of more tribalism on top of more tribalism, and it's just gonna fucking suck. I have good friends on the Twitter machine that are fucking pro CM Punk and FTR, and that's all they talk about. And then I have friends that hate CM Punk with all their fucking heart, and that's all they talk about. And that's on you, Tony. You need to fucking fix that. You need to. And as far as where do I fall, this is where I fall. It might be an unpopular opinion. Without the Elite, there is no AEW. Without CM Punk, it's last week. That's it. There's no difference. Because even Tony Khan himself said, if it was no CM Punk, we'd still have Collision. So, there you go. All right. In regards to ticket sales for AEW, they said 81,305 paid. They had 90,000 with comp tickets, and it looked pretty amazing. So, congrats. Tip your hat. And not only that, but also congrats to WWE. They're going to be extra competitive and go try to break that record at WrestleMania in Philadelphia. And know who wins? The fucking fans, you fucking turkey asses. The fans. MJF looked like a locker room leader in the post-scrum scrum. He also talked about going to Mexico and Aztec Stadium. So that would be absolutely amazing. I'm trying to see some of the major highlights here. Here's the thing. I know I did this on a buy and sell at WrestleAM podcast. Being kayfabe in a press conference is fucking dumb. You're going to get piece of shit suck dicks that are like, everything is awesome. I'm just glad to be here. Oh, my Twitter account matters. That doesn't fucking matter. They're going to love you no matter what. They're fucking worthless. But real sports reporter, real newspaper reporters, real life reporters, when the show is over and you have post show and you're working them and keeping kayfabe alive. I literally have worked in sports. I know exactly what happens. They make eye contact with each other and go, dude, we're never covering this again. That's it. Like, when you're fucking having a breakdown and you're fucking acting, like, here's the thing. NFL and UFC act better than you. You have to step up your fucking game. You know, it's like, oh, I know every single reporter that actually went to college, actually fucking really learned journalism, actually get fucking paychecks, have insurance, you know, the real fucking reporters that you and WWE fucking love with all your fucking heart, because God forbid fucking 6 normies watch it on fucking CNN is better than 50,000 people watching on Twitter. It's just the sad world that we live in. That's the situation. They're just going to look at each other and be like, this is fucking dumb. Every single sports reporter that was there and you were kayfabing them and working them literally looked at their boss and go, yo, do we have to do this? No, fuck it. Let's just write a thing and we'll never come back. So, stop. There you go. Skip it up. They also talked about a New Japan show. I don't know. New Japan's kind of looks like it. They're doing it. They're doing an Inoki show. They're bringing back Wrestle Dream. So that should be really interesting. And I think that's the main thing. They are coming back to Wembley. I was looking. Yeah, so here it goes. Khan also stated that AEW will be holding an event called Wrestle Dream on October 1st at the Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington, home of the Seattle Kraken. I added that part. Khan stated that this will be held in honor of the first-year anniversary of Antonio Inoki's passing, and his impact as being wrestling's greatest dreamer. Khan also stated he is currently hopeful that New Japan Pro Wrestling will be involved with the upcoming event, and I don't see why they wouldn't be. Who knows? So yeah. You know, you can also invite Noah. I'm just saying, you do a little fucking Noah now, little old Japan. Just throw it out there. DDT? Jesus Christ, you fucking you stole everything from DDT and you never fucking mention it. It's like, fucking you are Vince. So there you go. So it should be interesting. And less than a week, we have another pay-per-view all out. And yeah. Here, I just want, when it comes to AEW, WWE, and pro wrestling in general, I want the drama to come from 2 athletes in the ring. I don't want the drama to come from 2 bitches in the back. That's it. One of the greatest moments in pro wrestling history. Tribalists will fucking rub their nipples and bang their dicks in doors and fuck toasters, whatever tribalists do. But for those that love pro wrestling, and even those that love sports entertainment, this was a big accomplishment for pro wrestling. And I give it a win. Was it perfect? No, but it was fun. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. We do a podcast. I'm going to be doing it with Sid's Light. We'll probably get more into CM Punk. They'll probably have more details. And it'll be fun to joke and poke and have fun. If you can't fucking laugh at at a 40-year-old fucking fighting a Hollywood son, if you can't laugh at that, I'm sorry, that's fucking hilarious. It's like, come here. I don't know, like, who could be an actor? I don't know. I'm trying to think who could be an actor. Shit. I don't know. It'd be like David Arquette and Chris Jericho rolling around in the back. That's funny. That's fucking hilarious. Fucking stupid assholes. Anyway, a rich kid and a 45-year-old man that's fucking losing fucking control because he doesn't have mentally strong enough to fucking know his own value are fucking rolling around. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, man. Anyway, we're KocoSports on Twitch. Stream every day, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and all that. Those that stay this late, I'd like to say thank you. I have a lot of, I've been injured in the military and it's catching up on me. I had to fix the jaw on my nose, and those kinds of comments really mean a lot, so I appreciate it. All right, like, comment, subscribe, and with that, I am over. Hey, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.